Well, we are taking a live look outside across the Carbondale region. Not really a whole lot of activity showing up out there for a lot of us. We are seeing a little bit of sunshine out there on the horizon, or a little bit of a hint of daylight. As we continue throughout the rest of our day, I do think a lot of us are going to continue to see mostly cloudy skies, at least during the first half of the day, but we will see more sunshine later on during the afternoon. Conditions this afternoon are going to be fairly cold as well as fairly breezy. Cloud cover is going to build back in later on this evening and into the overnight hours tonight. However, does not mean that we are going to see rain. I do expect a lot of us to continue to see a mostly dry day for our Friday, but an all-day rain event is certainly expected by the time we make it to Saturday. Now, as you're headed out the door this morning, you are going to want to make sure that you are grabbing a jacket. Temperatures are largely running into the upper 20s across southern Illinois, lower 30s and upper 20s, I should say, across parts of western Kentucky and the boot heel of southeastern Missouri. Those winds this morning, though, are out of the northwest at around 10 to 15 miles per hour. They're making it feel more like 10 degrees across Carbondale, 18 across Dixon Springs, and 19 degrees across Union City in northwestern Tennessee. As we continue throughout the rest of our afternoon, temperatures are largely going to be warming into the upper 20s today. Again, more cloud cover is expected during the first half of the day, then that sunshine is going to move in later on this afternoon. We are going to see that northwesterly wind stick around all day today and likely be sustained at around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Area-wide, I expect us to see 29 across Carbondale, 31 across Paducah, and 31 across Union City for those high temperatures. But those wind chills today may only top out into the lower 20s thanks to northwesterly winds that will be at around 10 to 15 miles per hour, sustained with gusts potentially as high as 25 miles per hour. High pressure is just off towards our west, and that is what's going to move through the region as we go throughout the afternoon. That is again going to give us lots of sunshine as we go throughout the day today. Not really a whole lot of activity showing up even through the midnight hour tonight headed into our Friday. Now, cloud cover is going to start to build back into the region by the time we make it to 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. However, I do expect it to be that fairly high, thin, wispy clouds, so I don't really expect the sun to be completely obscured until the afternoon hours. Then I expect us to be mostly cloudy to overcast, but again, not a whole lot of activity expected tomorrow. We will start to see a couple of isolated to scattered showers form around the midnight hour tonight, or tomorrow night headed into early Saturday, and then we likely will see those rain showers become fairly widespread, and I do expect off and on light to moderate rain to even some heavy rain across our region as we go throughout the entire day on Saturday. And when we're talking about amounts, I think a lot of us have a fairly good shot at seeing at least an inch across southern Illinois, but the higher totals are expected further towards the south, potentially as high as 2 to 4 inches. That is why there is a high risk of flash flooding from anywhere south and east of Paducah. Again, we could see those locally higher totals of over 4 inches of rain. We also do have a flood watch for the boot heel of Missouri, far southeastern Illinois, and all of our western Kentucky counties between late Friday and late Saturday evening. That Storm Track 3 app, of course, always coming in handy. You'll be able to keep an eye on all of those showers as we head throughout the weekend. But again, today, fairly nice. Tomorrow, also going to be fairly nice to kick off the day, though it will be very cold. We're talking about morning lows likely running into the mid-teens. 20 by 8 a.m. tomorrow, 27 by 10. That cloud cover does increase, and then temperatures likely are going to be around 35 degrees for the afternoon high tomorrow. We will be significantly warmer as we head into Saturday with a high of 51 with that 90% chance of showers and a few rumbles of thunder. Then we see that cold front sweep through. On the backside of it, we could see some rain and then maybe a mix or a changeover to snow by the time we make it to Sunday afternoon, but I don't expect any major accumulations. We are tracking another wintry system that could move through Tuesday and Wednesday of early next week, but that's something that we're going to, of course, have to continue to monitor.
So what I'm hearing is let's enjoy Thursday and Friday and Monday because we're in for it next week.
Yes, we certainly are.
Well, thank you so much, Garrett.
Of course.